Boss Dons? So we're back today with another cooking video. This is probably something I've eaten since my childhood, but I haven't had it in a long time, especially since I stopped eating like cheese. Like I still eat cheese here and there, but like I try to avoid it as much as possible. So today we're making a grilled cheese with cinnamon raisin bread and vegan cheese. So, oh, and I guess you do need some plant butter. That was pretty much the list of ingredients that you need. Of course, everything will be linked and listed below. What I want to really highlight today is that, well, like in like all of my other cooking videos, I really want to highlight how there are so many different vegetarian options, especially beyond the vegetable palette. I mean, I guess I should be encouraging people to eat more vegetables, but I mean, realistically, like, I'm just trying to change the narrative that vegetarians, we only eat vegetables, because I feel like that's what keeps a lot of people away. So this is part of like my breakfast series, and so today I'm gonna show you guys how to do this. It's very simple. So literally, oh my god, was this bread brick the whole time? I mean, luckily it's double packaged, but all you really need to do, I mean, you guys know how to make grilled cheese, but I'm gonna just show y'all like some of my little tricks I did just to make it like turn out perfect. So of course, we're not gonna use the back of the bread the first time. You know, you wanna keep that for those rainy days. So 2 slices of bread, keep it real simple. Y'all can see this, right? Okay. So you wanna start with the backs of your bread. Get your butter. Of course, we're using plant-based butter, and it doesn't really taste different. It kind of burns different. It doesn't really have that like that sizzle that I feel like butter usually has, but it does the job. So I like to butter the back of my bread in addition to my pan, and I feel like this makes a really good grilled cheese, right? Now the next step would be the next step would be, of course, adding the cheese. So I'm using cheddar and American just because I'm extra and I like to give it a little variety. I hate the idea that I'm being recorded, because when I'm recording, I'm doing stuff like how, you know, you feel like you're being watched versus like if you was doing it yourself. Like personally, if it was, you know, me, myself, I probably would have ripped this packet open with my teeth, but y'all watching me, so after that, you know, you want to just lay your cheese. Now, I mean, it's pretty simple, you know, it's just placing a piece of cheese on bread. So I'm going to use 2 pieces of cheddar and 1 piece of American. I feel like cheddar has more of that real cheesy cheese taste, right? Okay. Now, I love the taste of like a really buttery grilled cheese. So one of my small secrets is that like inside layer, I kind of like add just a little butter and it'll melt off. But as you can see, this is what it looks like. To me, it doesn't like overdo anything. It just adds the perfect amount. Okay, so this one doesn't even have the bread. And I'm the type that definitely makes a really big mess when I cook. And I'll clean up after I eat. I was raised to clean up while I eat, but my mother's not watching. So now we got our second piece of cheese. And then we just lay that bad boy together. Now the last and final step, I mean, while you're doing all of this, you definitely want to have your pan heated. I'll turn mine on. I turn like a good medium heat, maybe like a 5 or 6. And then like once it heats up, you want to put your butter in the pan. Now while that's happening, the last thing you really want to do is like butter your edges, because like the buttery edges will make all the difference, especially with the crust. So like you don't want it to be too crusty, because your crust is already crusty. I use this brand of bread, or I'll use the Sunny Raisin Bread. This is a little more than I like, but that's because my butter's been sitting out for a while, so it's a little spready already. And right now we just spreading the sides. I wish I could have multiple camera angles for you. I need to get another camera. I mean, and I will also recommend, like, I bought a lot of this stuff for the video in anticipation of making the video. So that's why I'm like double dipping in my butter and stuff. But so your butter isn't crummy, just like put a gob of butter on the plate. It won't steer you wrong. And so our next step would be moving to the stove. Because now your pan should be nicely heated. You're gonna add your butter, and then we're gonna put in our grilled cheese. Now smashing is very important. The smell is so amazing. It's so amazing. Just want to let that sit. Smashing your grilled cheese as you go is like 90% of smashing your grilled cheese as you go is like 90% of what cooking a grilled cheese is. You gotta get that cheese to start to ooze and get those, like, I don't know. And I feel like when you condense bread, this is just bread in general. I forgot what it's called. Like, can I get my bread? I used to say it when I used to go to Subway. It's basically like when you like reduce the amount of like space in the bread, it almost like takes the air out of it, and then next thing you know, it's not as like bready. Because you don't want your grilled cheese to be bready. That's why, like, excuse me, like I haven't ate grilled cheese in so long because I really don't be cooking. It's like the only place that really sells like grilled cheese that's like quick that I know of is like Panera Bread, and it's just like, y'all know they bready as fuck. So, and we're pretty much done. I like my stuff a little burnt, a little brown. So, yeah. As you can see, look at that. Look at that. This is magnificent. Look at this. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be the thumbnail. I know people like that don't do YouTube or don't watch YouTube just be thinking like, people do anything in the camera. But we are done, my friends. Alright. So now we're here with the finished product, and I would say this looks good. I would say that. And I'm picky. Just to give you a little bit of idea of like what I like as far as my taste buds. I like things that are like sweet, but like not too sweet, and I feel like this is the perfect mix. For my grilled cheese, I don't really like it savory. I know a lot of people do grilled cheese with like what is it, tomato soup? That just gives me like sick, stay home from school vibes. Excuse me. Look at this. This should, yo, this, I didn't cut it good, but like this isn't even real cheese. Do y'all see that? Like, oh yeah, that's the money. Oh, wait, hold up. I'm gonna redo this because this will be the money shot. Hold up. Ah, this shit is hot, by the way. Right now, let's Only thing that will make it better, maybe a little bit of confectionery sugar, but it's perfect already. It's like the perfect taste of like sweet and savory, because cheese is salty and the bread has like a sweetness to it. I'm trying to tell you, this right here, if you eat these, you'll never see grilled cheese the same after this. Yo. Oh man. Listen. Tell me something crazy that you eat in the comments or something, because we need to try some more stuff. This right here, top notch, next level, all of that. If you smoke, you'll definitely love this, because I feel like this is definitely like a high snack. It literally takes like 2 minutes to make. I know it's like a 10-minute video, but it's like, it takes 2 minutes to make. Comment, like, subscribe. I deserve it just for putting y'all onto this. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Stay in touch.